Alrighty, everybody. Hello, hello, and ahoy, and welcome to my Mario Kart Monday stream, where I play Mario Kart Deluxe Online with all of you. And since I'm a little bit late to start it, let's jump right in. Hi, Simpson, Knights, PK, Cooper, Nikki. Welcome, everybody. I hope you're all doing well today on this fine Monday evening. My day's been pretty good. My day's been pretty good. I was away for the weekend, so I had kind of a nice relaxing weekend with friends. Well, not quite relaxing. We went out to a festival, but I had a nice weekend with friends. But today was the day of getting back to work on a bunch of things after being gone for a few days. So a bit busy, but good day. You're joining for the worldwide races? I will probably be doing worldwide races after the tournament. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ask Me 11. Hello, hello, and welcome. We've got the tourney code down at the very bottom of the screen. That tourney ID will bring you to the Toontress community races if you wish to join us for some Mario Kart tonight. Truly the main plan here. And as of today, we are exactly, well, technically now exactly a month, or technically less, from the Switch 2 release and Mario Kart World. There's like 30 days or something like that. It's honestly pretty close. So we're just counting down the days at this point. It's gonna be such a good time. I'm very excited for when we have that in and getting to stream it and everything. You need Mario Kart World in your veins? Yeah, seriously. Oh god, do I feel that. It's so good. It looks so good. I can't wait. It's gonna be such a good time. I need Nintendo to like put out like a little bit more info. Like the little things they've been dropping on Nintendo Today isn't enough for me anymore. I need like another small trailer or something. Hey Sonic Joe, welcome. Alrighty, where are we going for my first race? My first. I'm not sure what race number everybody else is on. You're hyped for the Switch too? Yeah. Me too. It's gonna be pretty great. Not too much longer now. And like I've said in previous weeks too, it's gonna fly by. Because I have PAX East later this week. So this week is gonna fly by for me. And then, at that point, it's only a few more weeks from there. You know, I have family coming to visit me at some point during that time. Memorial Day weekend happens around then. I have various video content planned, whether it's from PAX or Mario Kart. So definitely have plenty of things to keep me busy. I've got freelance work to do throughout the month. I got Zeldathon prep. So there's definitely a lot that'll kind of help me pass the time nice and quickly. Oh. Oh, that was hitting the wall. Okay. How's everything looking and sounding, by the way, guys? Everything seemed good and okay? I figured if there was an issue, someone would have brought it up, but just making sure. Yeah, that's what I get for placing the bomb. I wanted to try catching people who might go for the shortcut, so. Okay, this is fine. This works. Oh, that's not the double. Okay, we're still fine. Oh, never mind. We're not fine. Okay. Well, it'll be okay. Oh, there was two. Didn't realize it was two. Okay, managed to get first. There we go. Alright. Good start to the race tonight, I think. Nikki, I hope that sorts out soon and the game eventually stops putting you in an empty room. Because it's not nice when it does that. Sure. I'll do Mario Circuit. You got accepted for a small few hours a week volunteer admin role. Oh, very nice. Good to hear, Simpson. That sounds pretty good. Okay. Piranha Plant Slide. Good to hear, good to hear. Yeah, I've just been doing all my freelance projects and all, but I still looking around for what I can find otherwise. Did Mario Circuit in your first race? Ah, that's fair. That's fair. Oh. Nope, I'm just missing all these. There we go. Okay, okay. You're looking for a bulldog. Oh, interesting. Well, I hope that works out for you. Could always be exciting trying to get a pet. I gotta do that at some point, but... one day, when I can... when I can afford that, I'll figure out getting my own pet, too. Oh, okay. When Jamboree TV comes, am I going to be doing a tag team stream? Oh yeah, I'll absolutely factor in other Jamboree rule sets into streams, yeah. Tag team or Frenzy Pro rules? No, because I think the way it presented it, it's presented as if the rules sets right now are party rules or pro rules. But then they introduced the idea of tag team and frenzy as other additional rule sets. So I don't think you'd be able to mix and match and have like a tag team pro rules or anything like that. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I got from what it said. Okay. I genuinely thought I might have missed that. Oh, okay, that just almost came back and got me instead. Man. Can I believe it's been 11 years since you said the last? Oh, the first Mario Kart. So like the Mario Kart 8 Direct. Yeah, I can. I watched that ahead of the Mario Kart Worlds Direct, and man, that Mario Kart 8 Direct is like honestly really bad. Like honestly really bad. Like I didn't like it back in the day. I never really knew why, It might be because of the Pinkle, Peach, and Baby Rosalina back then, but I didn't really like it back then. And so it was one of those directs I never rewatched until more recently. And my first time rewatching that direct, so second time ever watching it, was ahead of the Mario Kart World direct, like within that week. And that Mario Kart 8 direct was bad. How Mario Kart Wii Direct would be like? Well, that was back before they did Directs, so trying to imagine how they would have done Directs back then, even earlier, is really hard to say. Though I agree with Simpson, they probably would have had Funky Kong in it. Oh. I get the impression, because when I joined in, the rooms might be really split up tonight. Hopefully this won't be something that persists, though. Alright. Got some distance thanks to that. Okay. Races Bowser? Alright. I'll start that in the next race. Uh-oh. Okay, still managed to win. Alright, I'm gonna swap to Bowser. Alright, so you put into race as Bowser. But I might need to change rooms. I might need to manually go change rooms, it looks like, because there's not many in here. Unless anybody else is looking to join. The Mario Kart World Direct is such an underwhelming disappointment, you're not even counting it? No. We still had more information in the Mario Kart World Direct that was new at the time of announcements than we did the Mario Kart 8 Direct. Because that Mario Kart 8 Direct barely told us anything new back in the day. That one barely told us anything new. That Direct was bad. The Mario Kart Worlds Direct, I'm gonna be real. The only real disappointments with it are, one, for people like me who overanalyzed everything that we already had from every trailer, all the treehouse, every bit of gameplay, people playing online. Yeah, I was able to figure out a lot of that stuff. But that doesn't mean everybody else did. But the other problem is I think expectations were set too high. But I don't think that's necessarily on everybody else. I do think Nintendo partially did that themselves too by reiterating like, oh, you know, people have questions. People don't know if it's gonna be worth the $80. Don't worry, the Direct will fix that. And it didn't quite answer that for them. So yeah. Yeah, Nikki, I'm with you. The Mario Kart World Direct was not bad. It just wasn't that hype. It did what it had to do, nothing else. Yeah, it was just like the Mario Wonder Direct, or even like the Xenoblade 3 Direct, like the game-specific directs we've been getting the last like 5 years, and those are fine. Frankly, those are fine. The Mario Kart World Direct really wasn't that bad, like at all. It was just okay. It had the info it needed, and there you go. Gonna play for a bit, Knights. Alrighty. Good to see ya. But yeah, realistically, it's kind of my fault and others like me for those who think the Mario Kart World Direct didn't really have anything new. Because of people like me that were like overanalyzing and going over everything we know before the Direct. Whereas if you're someone who really only watches the trailers, maybe saw one of the Treehouse live streams, didn't get to go to the demo event or anything. So basically, your standard consumer, that Direct had a ton of new info for them. A ton. And that's why it's fun. Because I gotta be real, like, the comparisons being made here, like, the points people are trying to make is like, oh, well, it wasn't good for the super fans. Like, okay, but neither was that original Mario Kart 8 Direct we keep bringing up and comparing it to. That one also wasn't very good for the super fans either. That barely had anything new whatsoever, even based on what they had shown in previous trailers. And it was paced terribly. I see that blue shell coming. Can I get something for that? Well, that's okay. Alright. Oh, okay. I can work with this. For now. That didn't work. That did not work because I was in the air. But no, I'm so excited for Mario Kart World. The gameplay looks great. The amount of unlockable content just make it look like it's gonna be really fun to like really go through the game. The art style is just like so good. Like, these characters have never been so expressive before. It's just so satisfying to see. Has me so excited. They should have done the Direct a couple of days later instead of 2 weeks later. I think that's fair. I definitely think, yeah, it being a couple of weeks later probably hurt it a little bit for people. I think that was definitely part of the problem. Alright. Now I'm spectating. Alright, 4 of you in here. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Oh, nice. I guess that's fair, yeah. TV joined into my room and then I immediately got swapped out of it. Yeah, that'll happen. Thanks for the help. Oh, man. No, but I think... I don't know. I definitely understand why people are miffed at Mario Kart. There's, you know, there's various reasons, but I think it's gonna be fine. I think the game's gonna come out. It's gonna be great. There's gonna be a ton to do. Lots of characters. The gameplay is gonna feel great. The courses are gonna be great. And I think everyone's just gonna have a blast with it. That's what I really think, at least. And we're a month out, so we're probably gonna get another trailer for it within the next 2 weeks. It may not really have anything new. It might just be like an overview trailer, so a slimmed down version of the Direct with pretty much the same info. Probably within the next 2 weeks. Yeah, because I think previews. Well, no, they may not do preview units of the Switch 2, but I imagine like review units are gonna go out one of the last 2 weeks of this month. One of the last 2 weeks of the month, so a week or two before the release date. So that way reviews can still go up on the like Tuesday or Wednesday before it all comes out on that Thursday. Wonder who's gonna get the first unboxing out. Probably someone in Australia or Japan because of time zones. Would love to do free roam in Sunshine Airport. Oh, that would have been great. Yeah, free roaming in Sunshine Airport would have been really nice. I agree, I agree. Yeah, Lakitu? Are we stuck? Are we good? Did we disconnect? No, we're good? Okay, looks like we're good, Lakitu. Thank you. I don't know what that was. I love Bowser on the Mr. Scooty. I think it's great. Oops. That was my bad. I'm really curious, like, what cart and what vehicles in Mario Kart World are gonna be like the meta, like what's gonna be like the really good stuff and why? Like, what about them is gonna make them so good? I'm really curious about that kind of stuff. And you know, we only got like a month before we really get to start figuring that out ourselves. I just hope the pipe frame's not bad, because I want to be able to use the pipe frame for fun, like I do in this game a lot. But then, you know, playing a bit more competitively, yeah, I'm fine using something else too. Although if the pipe frame is really good, then I'll be happy about that, because it's just more incentive to regularly use it. Done. Okay, I'll take third. I don't think it'll ever be Bowser on the trike. You just realize since characters always hold items behind them that make CPUs a bit harder. I guess so, yeah, because the computers won't just be, like, holding a random item in their hand, not using it. It'll always be dragged behind them. So yeah, so you have to be careful if you ever, like, come up on a computer. Don't review units also get to do unboxing? Sometimes. I'm not certain of the specifics, but those might be something they have to wait until launch day to do. Called the Carpet Flyer is one of the best carts in the game. It is a fun looking one. It does seem like a fun one. Oh, again? We just did this like 2 races ago. We're really already going back? Hey Dev, welcome. What if cow or bonefish is the new meta? I think that'd be funny. Well, we're already back to TikTok clock, alright. And this will be my 3rd race to Bowser, which means I will swap back afterwards. Oh yeah, 30 more minutes until potential new Nintendo Music update. You're right. The last week was interesting because there was a holiday in Japan, so it didn't happen at the usual time. It happened a few days later, and we got Mario Kart 7, which made me very happy because I love the Mario Kart 7 soundtrack. But if I remember correctly, that's also our first 3DS soundtrack to end up on there. That's not like Street Pass, like an actual 3DS game, which is exciting. I think it'll be a while before we get more Mario Kart, but it would be nice to get more at some point. I could do with the Mario Kart Wii or Double Dash soundtracks on there sooner than not. That would be nice. But given that we just got 7, it's probably going to be a bit. That was a good hit. That was a good hit. Oh, I really want Yoshi's Story or Wario World. Both of those are such good soundtracks. That would be fantastic. I would also love to see a Zelda game on there. It's been a little while since the last Zelda we had. I think the last Zeldas added were the original Legend of Zelda. It would be nice to get, like, Majora's Mask or Twilight Princess on there, I think. Wow, those were well placed. Uh-oh. Nope, but that's it. Shame. So the Gears of War will be ported to PS5. Interesting. Yeah, I think I did hear about that earlier. Like I said before, if you don't have Diddy Kong and the Koopalings on a game with the playable freaking cow, somebody's getting slapped in it. It would be really weird. It would be really weird. I agree. Alright. I'm gonna manually swap it, so I end up with others again. Because it looks like this is the way the swapping's going right now. That was also my last race. Bowser.
Here we go.
What's up? I don't keep ending up in rooms all on my own. Okay, here's everyone. For now. It's a whole new Gears release, like a collection, maybe remastered for Xbox, PC, and the PS5. Interesting. And for people who've always wanted to play that off of Xbox consoles, that's exciting. Might be shocked, but you always actually consider getting a job at Nintendo. That'd be interesting. What would you want to do? What would you want to do at Nintendo? I think it's totally fine to want something like that. I mean, when I was more actively studying game design and trying to get into the game industry more, I would have loved to do that too. But is that in my future? I don't know. Oh, saw yourself doing Nintendo Treehouse? Well, I think Nintendo Treehouse is largely localization, I think. Localization and marketing people, if I remember correctly. Test out the new games? Okay, so you want to be a game tester. Okay. That's fair, that's fair. No worries, Dev. Do what you gotta do. If you end up hopping in stream again, we'll see you then. If not, no worries. Oh, get that piranha plant away from me, please. How did that not get me? Actually kind of surprised about that. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, I guess it's not coming from me. Oh, but that is. Hope we see something from the Switch playtest on the Switch too. Yeah, that game's probably going to be a dual release. Given that the playtest ran on Switch, that might have been to see if the Switch 1 could handle it, or if it had to be Switch 2 exclusive. I hope we see that soon. Like, officially announced and coming out. It was cool. I didn't really get to play around with it myself, but I saw a bunch of stuff from it, and it seemed pretty cool. Why did that get destroyed? Oh, that's it. That's it, that's it, that's it. Whoa. Okay. Well, we held second. That's okay. Yeah, Pauline's right. Not too shabby. We held second. It worked out okay. It worked out okay. Or if they're saving Diddy, Dixie, and Funky for a possible DK Bonanza cross promo. I think that's possible, honestly. I could see that happen. I really could. I still think it'd be a little weird for them to hold off, but... Well, development doesn't always come down just to programming long gameplay sessions, but... You know, it's something to learn, something to try. Never know until you try, realistically. If something seems like it's hard, see what learning it's like. See where you go from there. Team 17 is like 20 minutes to me, so they often have game testing rules open up. That's cool. Oh, I don't know if Sonic Racing Crossworld is going to get a Switch 2 edition. It would be nice if it did. Or, you know, if it just ran better on Switch 2, more like. But I'm excited for that game, too. Not sure if Diddy, Dixie, or Funky will appear in Donkey Kong Bonanza. True, but Cranky Kong is. So I feel like they're likely to. Okay. Yeah, of course there's two. And, oh, I made it. Let's go. I did not think I was gonna make that with the shell. I thought for sure I was just gonna fall. If World gets DLC, you think a DK pack would be first for obvious reasons? I could see it. I could see it. I just think right now they don't want us thinking about DLC. They want us thinking about what's still hiding in the game. So we'll find that stuff out sometime after the game releases, I presume. I didn't get to use that mushroom. The Piranha Plant just ate it. That sucks. Oh, that pushed me off. Wow. Did not think that was gonna happen. Oh, now it's a game of catch up. Which I really hope I'm able to do. Your take on future DLC? I'm paying $8 for the game's DLC better be free. Why did that? Okay. Yeah, I definitely understand people wanting the DLC to be free since the game itself is already so expensive. But I think it really depends. Because I don't mind if it's paid DLC, if it's like more longevity added to this game that already has a ton of stuff in it over several years after it releases, you know? Like... Or if it's free with NSO Expansion Pass, and you don't have to buy it. Yeah, nights, exactly. I definitely understand though, like, you know, it's $80, so having to pay even more money on top of that for any sort of DLC does feel like it'd be kind of rough, but I think it'd be okay, honestly. I think it'd be okay. You know, it wouldn't be a case of them releasing the game unfinished, after all. You know, it's not like the Mario Sports games where the free DLC feels like they're finishing up, or rounding out the game. So. Alright, race number 9. In hindsight, it's good that they did not show any DLC before release, because people would have gotten the fear of, oh no, the game's releasing incomplete. Yeah, I think that's why they're gonna wait. Now that, you know, the direct happened and we didn't have any announcements, I think they are gonna wait till after the game comes out to make that kind of announcement. So people see just how much is there in the base game, and then DLC will get announced in the first, like, Nintendo Direct that happens after the game comes out. As a way to extend the longevity of the game, essentially. Which is exactly why I think it would still be paid, because that's still people working on the game for several years. Potentially, at least. Economy's in very rough shape. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. What a weird interaction. Okay. That wasn't bad. Oh, I thought I hit that banana for a second there. Oh, there's 2. No! Oh, the banana hit me on the rebound. That's kind of funny. Okay, I still managed 3rd in the end, but yikes. For an old man, Kamek can race pretty well. We should be saying the same thing about Toadsworth, damn it. Why isn't he in the... Or Egad, why aren't they in the game? It's a shame. Also got hit by a banana. The catch with Nintendo is that if you actually get that job, you have to work from home. Why is that you have to work from home? If you don't mind me asking. The gang would give Rosalina a tour of their world? Maybe. Perhaps. Maybe that's what 3D World practically was. She joins in to tour this new world. Kind of feels like it, to be honest. Well, living not where Nintendo's located wouldn't mean you have to do the job remote. That's typically that would mean you move for the job. I'm just lucky that worked out, I guess. Man, like, I've spent so much time over the past month, like really like looking at like the art style and the animations of everything with Mario Kart World, and that like after doing that so much, like 8 just feels so lacking. Like, and it's so weird because these are expressive and animated, and there's a lot going on with these too. But like, then you look at like everything they're doing in world art style, I'm just like, it just doesn't compare. And that's part of what has me like so excited about it. Oh, I wanted my mushrooms. Okay. Oh, well, I got you, but I don't know if I'm really gonna be able to pass it here. I guess we'll find out. Just trying to get the double. Oh. Okay. Managed to take it. It was very close, but I managed to take it. Okay. But I think it's going to place me in an empty room again, which means I'm going to have to manually do the swap again. Oh, no, never mind. Now I'm the one. Now I'm actually just swapping with them. Perfect. Yeah, Bowser Castle. That's where I want to go. Beat Bowser's Fury last week. Now you have to get the 50 remaining cat shines. Hey, nice. Bowser's Fury is so good. It was definitely really nice replaying it again recently. Got your own ideas for games, but you don't know if you could ever even handle that position? Well, you wouldn't be pitching them through Nintendo. Not early on. If you have your own game ideas, you would be best off studying some level of game design and seeing about bringing those ideas somewhere yourself. You know, you start with indies. Alarmo Pro with Nintendo Music integration. That would be pretty interesting. Although, speaking of Nintendo Music integration, I still wish... Remember, like, the radio idea that we had? That, like, we and others had for Mario Kart World, where there's, like... With all the, like, extra music clearly happening in Mario Kart World, maybe there's, like, some sort of, like, radio for free roam or whatever. I still think it'd be so cool if that was, like, something you could do with Nintendo Music. Like, if you can tune in, like, when in free roam to, like, the Nintendo Music radio station, and, like, you get to sync it with your actual Nintendo Music app, and then, like, pick songs. I don't know, I think that'd be so cool. I think that'd be so cool. Something at least. Oh, okay, well, that's gone. Oh, glad I got the double. That's a shame. Oh, okay, this is ideal for the end. Oh, especially with that coming. Oh, but not with that. Now the goal is see if I can just finish before that comes. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're in the clear. Okay. Where are we going next? I think we did Blue Lake already, so I'll do Shy Guy Falls. It's my favorite incarnation of Bowser's Castle. Do you mean specifically as a course in Mario Kart? Or do you mean in general, like any Mario game, Bowser Castle? Because I think that answer would change. Nintendo could do a really cool smart system with some of the characters as assistants. Oh yeah, that's true. That could actually be pretty cool. Any Mario game. So Bowser's Castle in any Mario game. Favorite iteration. I'm really thinking on a bunch of this now. I mean, it's not quite a castle, but Bowser's Galaxy Reactor and those kinds of levels in Mario Galaxy are really, really good. The way he's, like, clearly, like, you know, taking over these areas as he builds at, like, the center of the universe. Yeah, his like, final castles in... or his final levels in the Galaxy games are really good. I don't know if those are quite his castle, though. Otherwise, specifically in Mario Kart, the Mario Kart 7 iteration is my favorite. Excuse me. I think I like that in general. I think that's a pretty good one as a Bowser Castle in general, not even just in Mario Kart. Like, the design of it's very good. What else? What else? I mean, I also love his castle in Bowser's Inside Story, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, and also Mario and Luigi Brothership, to be honest. Just like, but that's more like aesthetically, and like what's going on with the castle, as opposed to like because of any like level design or difficulty. Oh, darn it! I'm very tired today. I know, like, every now and then, like, I yawn on the stream, but, like, today in particular, I'm tired. I don't know if I'm gonna do worldwide races after the tournament. We'll see. It's kind of just one of those days. It's been raining all day. After raining all weekend. I risked it. That's on me. I risked it. And now we can't do anything about it. Wild Wiggler and Flower Glider. Okay. I guess that means any wheels. Keep doing it. Alright, Wild Wiggler. I'll keep the roller wheels on it for now then. And then the Flower Glider. And I'll pick Hot Top Cruise. I've seen some people online saying it would be cool that if there was no music in the home menu, that you could put music from Nintendo Music. Yeah, I like that idea. I like that idea. If they allowed you to really like connect Nintendo Music with the console itself, and you get to use it in games and in the system OS, I think that'd be really cool. Doing well so far, probably mini downfall incoming. Maybe so. Maybe so. 5 minutes left till the Nintendo Music update. Yep, roughly. So after this race or the next one, we'll get to take a look and see what ends up on the app. We're also having a lot of these moments of it's taken quite a while to start up a race. Okay. Would have been nice to grab that. Grab that one. Oh, yeah, there's that. No. Okay. This could help. I mean, it didn't really give me the best stuff, so not really. I'm gonna purposefully grab an item up here. Oh, okay, see? That's handy. Oh, it didn't really do me any good for trying to catch up. Okay. Oh, that green shell got close. That build well's getting close too. Oh, that's bad. Okay, Donkey Kong. Oh, now it's gonna come from me. Oh, wait. Yes, we got a blue shell dodge right at the end of the race. And that's how I held second. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. I'm happy with that. Let's go. Okay. Okay, okay. At least you have an autumn area and world. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Sure, Baby Park. Why not? To this day, the Wii still is futuristic to you? Interesting. Interesting. Considering the Wii is technically like about 20 at this point. Almost. It's kind of wild. Yeah, it's Monday, so he's got his usual Smash. His usual Smash night. Wii is retro, technically. Cool ending for my ending. Yeah, that was cool. Alright. After this race, let's see what the Nintendo Music update is. Uh-oh. Great. Okay. Alright, a second. Had it Chris. Oh, both of those got stopped. Okay. You gave me a coin in second place as like the last item. Well, now of course I can't do anything to catch up. Oh, and the other Pauline beat me too. Damn it, game. It's upsetting. That was upsetting. Alright. Let me check Nintendo Music. While it also puts me in a new room. Not seeing anything yet. Sometimes it takes a couple minutes. Unless they've changed the date of the weekly updates, which I don't really want them to do. I quite like it being a thing that happens at the start of the week. Not seeing anything yet. Do I enjoy sleeping? I'd say so, yeah. Are they just not updating Monday nights anymore? That's kind of crazy if so. Why would you change the weekly update? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Guess we'll see Wednesday. I guess. I don't see why they would change it. That's so strange. Like, I really don't get it. We do have Yoshi Story icons this week? Oh, that's true. That would be nice. It would be pretty cool if we got Yoshi Story to coincide with that. But, yeah, I don't know. Hey, Oscar. Welcome, welcome. Happy Cinco de Mayo to you, too. Completely forgot about that. Yeah, 1 month from today is the Switch 2 release. It's gonna be great. Oh, I think this is my third race as the, on the Wild Wiggler, so I'll make sure to change back after this. Do not get rid of your old Switch if you have the NES controllers. I mean, I'm not getting rid of my old Switch either way, but not personally. Oscar, silly question for you that I'm actually just curious of. When you hop in and you say hi to me and the mods and everyone else in chat. Why do you also add specifically Andrew? Is Andrew just the only other friend you recognize in the chat? Because I think most of you guys that are in here right now are like all the regulars, so I'm just curious. Alright. You don't have any ideas? Okay. I was just curious. I'll have to get the sewer icons. No! We both went down. Oh, that's rough. That didn't really go well for any of us, I think. Yeah, that didn't really go well for any of us. That's kind of funny. I'll pick random. I'll pick random. Did a banana step in the air, managed to get first place. Yeah, seriously, that worked out well for you. Basically, everybody just fell at the end. Each of us taking each other out. Oh, hold on. It's still Golden Week in Japan. Almost medallion on Blue Sky just told me. Hey, we got my favorite infrared. So, yeah, there's no Nintendo Music update tonight because it's still Golden Week. So, it'll probably be another Wednesday update this week. But, it'll probably go back to the normal time afterwards. Where to get my game posters in the background. Varying places. I subscribe to a fan magazine called Nintendo Force. That magazine always comes with a poster. Some of my posters are official from like different like Nintendo rewards or events. Some of them are I just like picked up at a convention. Things like that. They're kind of from all over the place. There's no like one specific source that covers all of them. Actually, I have to check the new Nintendo Force magazine. I think it might have a poster of Mario Kart World. It arrived while I was away this weekend, so I haven't opened it yet. But if it does, I need to actually get that on my wall. Because I need that Mario Kart World art as a poster on my wall. Tomorrow's the Creator's Voice video interview. Oh yeah, the next one's up. Oh, do we know that tomorrow's is Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment? Because I've actually been looking forward to that one. I really want to finally learn a little bit more about that game and see what they've been cooking. I know the Creator's Voice won't tell us like that much more on it. No! Oh, that's really tragic. And that's how this all falls apart. That was unfortunate. Oh, I forgot to change out of this. I forgot to change from this card. What is Golden Week? It's like a week-long holiday in Japan.
Here we go.
That's not the one I wanted.
Here we go.
Can the Breath of the Wild era finally end with that game? It probably will, yeah. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment's probably going to be the last game in this era of Zelda, I imagine. Because the end of Tears of the Kingdom feels pretty definitive as an end, and I don't know where they would really go from there in terms of trying to tell more stories with those characters. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment just kind of makes perfect sense to do, since Zelda has her whole story in Tears of the Kingdom that we only get glimpses of, so... yeah, I do think that'll be the last game in that saga. So it'll be 4 games long. Breath of the Wild, Age of Calamity, Tears of the Kingdom, Age of Imprisonment. And I think that's okay. We will probably move into a new era of Zelda after that. What exactly? I don't know. But we've already kind of done more than just Breath of the Wild Zelda, right? Like, whoa. I was almost doing Mario Kart World strats there. Like, we got Echoes of Wisdom last year, for example, which is, you know, brand new 2D Zelda. You wouldn't hate Baby Daisy and Baby Rosalina so much if Nintendo had them in a Yoshi game. I think I kind of agree. I don't hate Baby Daisy. I do think Baby Daisy would be better if she, like Baby Peach, was originally in the Yoshi Island game. Even if a Yoshi game had Baby Rosalina, I still wouldn't like Baby Rosalina, because Baby Rosalina directly contradicts the canon of Rosalina's backstory. One of the only Mario characters to have a backstory. Not to say her ever being a baby contradicts it, but the fact that she still has her, you know, the space theme to her, doesn't make any sense. So. I was trying to hit Isabelle, but you destroyed it. Okay, we're good though. No! That's bad. Well, this will be enough. Looks like it might have been. Okay. That was good. That was good. You go to miss the Wild era Zeldas. You're not ready to say goodbye to Sidon, Tulin, Yunobu, and Riju. That's fair. They're very iconic now. You know, them and the champions from Breath of the Wild. They're all, like, really iconic Zelda characters. So it will be a little sad to have to move on from them and get other Zelda characters that are beloved. Which we will. We will. But I will say, yeah, Echoes of Wisdom didn't really have any characters that had that staying power that the champions and sages have had. So I hope. Gonna miss the Switch era in general. That's fair. No Beetle Shop Simulator. That'd be pretty silly. That would be pretty silly. I'm not even gonna pretend. Next Zelda game on Switch 2, Breath of the Wild 3. Now you can explore space. We'll go even higher. We'll go even higher than the sky. The sky is no longer the limit. Oh, man. Intergalactic Zelda. I don't know if I'm ready for something like that. It's not impossible for them to go the sci-fi route, yeah. We'll have to see what happens, of course. Link to the multiverse. Oh god. I don't know if I want that. Although I think a Link to the Multiverse... That's the name you need to have if you're gonna be dealing with, like, multiple links, combining multiple games in a Hyrule Warriors style thing. Like the plot of the original Hyrule Warriors, where they're all kind of coming together. If you made an actual Zelda game like that, you would have to call it a Link to the Multiverse. You just would. In Baby Rosalina's defense, parents always decorate the baby's room before the baby's born, so maybe her parents are into astronomy. I guess. Check something really quick. One second. I just had like a random thing cross my mind. I just want to check. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. I was wrong. Alright. Changing rooms again. Where are we going? How will this go? Neo Bowser City. Yes, please. One second. I'm gonna go adjust my air conditioner. It is quite warm. In part, probably because I'm wearing a hoodie, but... Aren't the links between the worlds gone? Oh, yeah, between, A Link Between Worlds. Yeah, between Hyrule and Lowrule. Yeah, those are... Yeah, those connections aren't gone. As at the end of that game. And if I remember correctly, Ravio's whole thing was he doesn't have the courage of a hero. Need a game where all the links meet. Link to the multiverse. Like Koopa Dude said. Alright, race number 19. Ooh. Okay. I did not want the red shell wasted on someone who just got hit. I wanted to actually go hit somebody else. And that just hit the wall. That's my bad. Alright, just straight away. No excuse this time. Okay. Okay, you got triple greens. I don't know when I'm gonna get an opportunity to use this. Whoa, what happened there? Okay, well, don't put me in that. I'll take third. I'll take third. At least I didn't drop any further. That's okay, that's okay. I have not seen the Devil May Cry Netflix series. I've not even finished that studio's previous series, the Castlevania ones. I don't really have any experience with the Devil May Cry series, so I wasn't too interested in checking out the show. I've also been hearing mixed things since that came out. Alright, let's see. Alright, Wee Rainbow Road, let's go. For race number 20. Plays a Ganondorf pulled from the timeline, and he is now put in a position where he has to repair timelines that stray to keep them from being destroyed. Interesting. TVA of Hyrule timelines, that's kind of funny. So literally just the plot of the Loki MCU series. I don't think it works if it's Ganondorf, though. That'd be like picking Thanos for the Loki series. I think it needs to be like... Alright, it needs to be someone else, I think, not Ganondorf. There we go, that was nice. That was nice. Okay. Okay, Koga would be funny. It would be funny if it was Koga. Nice. I did not think I aimed that quite right. But it worked. That's okay. Oh, but now there's another one. Darn it. Okay. Not how I expected that one to go. If Ganondorf's using the full Triforce to remake history, at that point that's just a Ganon 1, and we need to stop him again. Timeline. Okay. Can I hold this? See that coming from me? Nope. Not gonna be able to do anything about it. Okay. The second I went to go use the coin, Boo stole it. Add insult to injury, so now I also don't even have my bomb for protection. Great. Oh, and the lightning, right after. It's dangerous. I'm in real danger right now. And this is just gonna give me a coin. Yep. But we're okay in the end. We're okay. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Random. Not particularly feeling partial to any of those. Okay. I like Sherbet Land. This is fine by me. Alright, race number 21. Here we go. Kind of surprised it wasn't immediately already a second one coming at me. That. But no, we're so good. Okay, well that one I couldn't do anything about. And one. Whoa. Really bumped to the wall there. That does not help. Okay, catch it a little bit here, man. Oh, that sucks. That does not help. Oh, no. Okay. Will these be enough? No, there was a third one. Oh, no. Oh, I still did it! I had just enough of a lead that I still managed to do it. Oh my gosh, okay. Wow. Yeah, that was clutch, you're right. Oh my gosh, okay. Woo, okay. Out of these? Yeah, Madrid. Oh. Alright, so this is race number 22. Yeah, if other people are getting swapped out, they might be all done. I might need folks to hop back in for bonus races so I can finish my 24. I might need some folks to hop back in even though they're done to join me so I can finish up my races, and then we'll see what the final scores look like on the scoreboard. Yeah, I'll only need 2 more after this, so just as that little heads up. We huge had in the playlist had pause completed on them. Yeah, so obviously like we haven't touched that channel since 2019. But you know, we were keeping like a really like thorough list ourselves of like playthroughs. Like we had a spreadsheet and everything of like, you know, what are we committed to finishing? What are we taking a break on simply because we couldn't get together for a while to record more of it? You know, what have we completed so we're not going to be coming back to, so don't expect more videos on it because we finished it, kind of thing. That was something that I wanted to make very clear to everybody when I ran that channel, so I'm glad that's something that was appreciated. Even if it's in, you know, retrospect years later. When I was making that video, though, that came out yesterday, you know, reminiscing on my 10 years of content creation, you know, really looking back at, like, my Let's Play channel there, the videos I did back at Source Gaming, it was very nostalgic, it was very different, you know, it was a very different time. I've come a very long way since then, including having a much better microphone. Because my microphone was not very good for all of that. It wasn't really until Game Explain I got, like, actually good equipment. I had money to at that point. The only real good equipment that we had back in the Wii days, genuinely, was that 3DS capture. Hey, Banana Slip Toad. Alright. Wow, that stopped all my momentum. Oh, I missed. I took the risk and it didn't work. Oh, that's only one. And I only get a coin, of course. Oh, he gets a super coin now. Okay. Well, can't really do much about that now, can I? Alright. I've got 2 races left, everybody. If anybody who finished their races can hop back in so I can get these 2 done, that would be ideal. And I'm pretty sure it's going to room swap me now. Yeah, so. Only now join in for that. Ooh. SNES Bounce Castle 3. You know, I am sad that Mario Kart World does not look to have a retro Bounce Castle. That was something I always loved about the Mario Kart games, the retro cast selections and like the fact that they started bringing back more Bowser Castles. But then Mario Kart 8 only had the one Bowser Castle all the way until the final wave of the Booster Course Pass. They finally add a second one, and I don't know. I was hoping that World would have one in its base game, a second Bowser Castle, but it's okay. The kind of game that World is, it makes sense. Though I hope if it gets DLC, that we'll see one through that. You know, Bowser has a whole castle on every continent, or something like that. They did make whole, like, DLC islands and continents. Well, that's okay. Maybe not. Oh, at least I didn't drop right in front of the swamp. That would have sucked. I don't. Okay. Looking forward to playing World with all. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing World with everybody. I think it's gonna be such a good time. I think it's gonna be such a good time. Oh, yeah, 2. Can't keep up with that. Oh, there's a 3rd one. Okay. Oscar, that would be cool if we had some of the story told from Ganondorf's perspective so we could play as him as well. I do agree that would be nice. Oh, that got real close. I'll take the second, that's fine. To be fair, looking back 5 or so years on channels, there are often a lot of improvements over time. You don't realize you look back as it happens gradually enough. Yeah, definitely true. Definitely true. It's just funny having that little snippet of my very first video in yesterday's video. It's like, wow, everything about this looks and sounds bad, but it was fun. It was fun. I think he also ended up, like, feeling a lot better and, like, kind of on par with what we were trying to be after, like, a year or two. Like, once we started adding in more friends and we upgraded some of our equipment, it definitely, like, started to feel better a couple years in. Sonic Joe says, Third Bittner is streaming another Code Red Collection, and Crimzone is playing Sea of Thieves. Oh, okay, in terms of raids. I have a raid in mind already, but I'll do that after the final race, of course. Crimson A. Ah. Yeah, no, I do have a mind. I do have a, someone to raid in mind already, but thank you so much, Joe. No, that's fair, Andrew. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do the midnight release stream. I don't think I can promise it, just because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the game downloaded that night. Like, midnight's when I'm picking up the console. But then I still have to get home, I have to set up the console, and then stream, and then download Mario Kart, because it's not pre-installed. So I might just set everything up that night. If it ends up going real fast, then I mean, yeah, if it goes really fast, sure, I might do an impromptu stream that night. But otherwise, I think I'm just gonna plan to stream for early that first morning. You would put faith in this self-server. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't want to... Like, I know overnight I'll be able to do it. I'll be able to get the game set and everything. So I'm thinking... Yeah, I'm thinking I'll just do a stream early that next morning. We'll just go, like, a good amount of the day. Uh-oh. Like, I hope the newbie shop servers are better, but, like, yeah. I think it's gonna be really hard trying to download a 24GB game at the same exact time as everybody else in the world trying to download it right when the console comes out. That just sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, Simpson, exactly. Like, everywhere else in the world is gonna be way ahead at that point, and I'm not too concerned about the idea of the midnight stream because others in the world will already be streaming the game. So it's not like I'm like trying to get like the very first footage in the world out. But I still want to, you know, get ahead of the curve in America at least, which is why I'm probably going to start early the next morning. But we'll see. It really depends on how that night goes. Regardless, I'm excited for the midnight launch. I'm excited for getting that game. And we are less than a month, technically. We are less than a month. Because it is June 5th that this happens. And, you know, as soon as it turns June 5th. Whereas right now, it is the end of May 5th. Alright. That's the final race. Oh, now Yoshi's Island wants to pop up. Take a look at these standings before I send us off to raid a friend. Alright, we only had 6 total players tonight. Somehow I got first with 303, Seb in second with 290, Chris in third with 280, Alexander in fourth with 228, and Cooper in fifth with 196. And then... and then Knights or Pikmin joined for, like, a single race. You still had 2 races left. Shame kept putting you in solo rooms. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. Yeah, I think just we didn't end up getting enough players tonight. Maybe I didn't announce the stream early enough in advance, in which case, sorry, my bad. But regardless, it is still always good fun playing with you guys, and I'm glad we still get to do these. I am going to wrap up now and raid somebody. I'm actually quite tired, so I'm not going to do the whole second half of the stream. Tomorrow, we have our Mario Party, our usual Mario Party stream. And with that, it'll just be our usual, Mario Party Jamboree Pro Rules, you know, presuming the servers don't go down right before again. I won't be playing anything after the Mario Party, though. It'll just be the round of Mario Party. I have PAX later this week, so I kind of want to catch up on sleep a little bit ahead of time. But yeah, I'm going to send us to raid my friend Neko Lacey. She's currently playing Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, so I figure it's kind of fun to jump from one to the other. Captain Toad's a pretty good game. So, alright. With that, thank you guys so much for tuning in, as always. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Mario Party. And, yeah. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you later.